Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, esteemed college, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sifa Paujiah and I am a graduate student from the Guidance and Counseling Program at University Education of Indonesia. It is a distinct honor to be here today at this prestigious seminar. Today, I will be presenting on a topic that, while universal, carries a unique and urgent weight in my home country, the phenomenon of bullying in Indonesia senior high school. In Indonesia, the prevalence of bullying is alarmingly high, affecting nearly 1 in 2 students in some area. This is not just a series of isolation incidents. It is a systematic issue that corrodes the very foundation of our educational environment and inflict deep, lasting psychological wound on our youth. In this presentation, we will explore the complex web of factors that contribute to bullying, examine this 7 impact, and most importantly, discuss evidence-based strategies that offer a path toward creating safer learning space. My goal is to share insight from the Indonesia context that can contribute to our global conversation on this critical issue. Let us begin. The global and Indonesia context. Number 1, bullying is a pervasive form of intentional repeat aggression characterized by a power imbalance. 2, global prevalence, 20 up to 30% of high school students are affected with a significant rise in cyberbullying. 3, Indonesian prevalence, alarming rate of 35 up to 50% of students have experienced verbal, physical, or cyber harassment. Number 5, unique Indonesian factor, intense academic competition and specific culture norms exacerbate the issue. To begin, let's define bullying not as simple adolescent conflict, but as a serious behavioral pattern. Globally, it affects a substantial portion of students. However, the situation in Indonesia is particularly concerning, with prevalence rate nearly double the global average. This is compounded by unique local pressure, such as extreme academic competition and culture dynamic, which make this issue a critical area study. Theoretical framework and research methodology. Number 1, theoretical lens. Brown-Forman social ecological model is used to analyze multi-level interaction, family, peers, mesosystem, school, microsystem, culture, and media. Methodology, a systematic literature review of 7 case scientific sources published. Analysis. Thematic analysis was conducted to synthesize findings of causes, impact, and prevention. Next, to understand this complex issue, we apply Brown-Forman social ecological model, which allow us to examine influence from the immediate family and school environment to broader culture and media factor. Our methodology is a systematic literature review following the principle of Creswell, the synthesized high-quality evidence from recent case studies in this file. Next, the severe impact of bullying. Our analysis reveals that the causes of bullying are multi-layered. At the individual level, personal vulnerabilities play a role. At the family level, a lack of support is a major risk factor. Within schools, a negative climate and peer pressure are key determinants. Finally, at the social level, media exposure and online culture have created new avenues for harassment, making cyberbullying a growing threat in Indonesia. Evidence-based prevention strategies. The consequences of bullying are severe and far-reaching. Victims suffer profound mental health crises and academic setbacks. Perpetrators themselves are harmed, often continuing a cycle of aggression. Institutionally, bullying erodes the entire educational environment, impacting attendance, teacher retention, and the overall quality of education. Next, a multi-pronged approach for intervention. Based on the evidence, effective prevention is not a single action but a comprehensive strategy. Proven programs like always show that school-wide effort can dramatically reduce bullying. It is also crucial to build digital citizenship skills to counter cyberbullying and to integrate mental health support. Above all, a strong collaboration between parents and the school is indispensable. Conclusion: bullying is a complex issue requiring a holistic, collaborative, and comprehensive strategy involving students, parents, and administrators. To put these strategies into action, we recommend a multi-pronged approach. At the school level, counselors must be empowered, clear policy must be enforced, and peers should be engaged as leader. On a psychological level, therapeutic approach like CBT are valuable. Finally, involving the community and adapting successful global models to fit Indonesian culture can create a sustainable, supportive ecosystem. Next. In conclusion, there is no single solution to bullying. The path forward required a unified effort from all stakeholders. For Indonesia, we recommend concerted police action, create a national awareness curriculum, adapt successful program with local value, empower our students, and develop protocol for the digital world. By taking this step, we can work toward our ultimate goal. Okay, thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.